This came from a conversation I was having recently about the voluntary sector community that I love being a part of so much, and about how you keep seeing the same people pop up at all the same events. One day they'll be running their organisation, that evening they'll be volunteering somewhere else, and then you might see them at the weekend helping out at a local community event. Those are the people who just can't help helping, it's just who they are. Whilst we might not all do quite that much, here are a few thoughts on how you're probably already making a positive difference in your community and not giving yourself enough credit for it. I've been thinking a lot lately about how many people I know who've been through something really life-changing, like addiction or an illness or bereavement or something really painful, and they've taken that and done something positive with it. They've turned it into something, a way that they can help other people. These are the people that become activists, volunteers and advocates for particular causes. In short, they change the world. It's also true that some of the biggest and most successful charities have been born out of that exact situation too, from that place of pain or injustice that someone has decided to do something about. It's a wonderful thing to see, it's inspirational. But then I think there's also this sense of I should be doing more, I should be giving back more, I should be helping out more, I should be able to fit in more. The time might come when it's your time to set up a community group, to give something back, to make a difference. But also know that you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do it just yet, or you don't have to do it at all, because you're probably already giving back and making a positive difference just in your everyday life. And these are just a few thoughts that I've had on that. So before you make that leap to turning your goodwill into something more formal and more permanent, it can help to just check in. Is this really my purpose, or is it a distraction? In one of the workshops that I run, which is all about how to choose the right structure for your not-for-profit organisation, it always, without fail, ends up in a bit of friendly-ish debate about, which is better, who's right and who's wrong. People seem to feel really strongly about it for some reason, and I kind of get caught up in the middle, and I have to laugh, and I tell them this, that if you're spending all your time and energy focusing on the structure of your organisation, then I'm not saying that's not important, but at the same time you're missing the point, because the question you really should be asking yourself if you're at that startup stage is, what am I actually trying to do here? Once we know that, we can just start. We can just do something. So before you go and fill in the forms to start a community group to pick up litter, pick up the litter. Before you start another dementia choir, go along to one that already exists and give some of your time to help out. Then as your idea grows, you can begin to ask, what exactly do I need in order to achieve this? Because it's probably not a huge organisation, a team of staff, thousands of pounds. My guess is that in most cases, it's something a bit more realistic, like an afternoon a week, a DBS check, a small grant, an opportunity to speak at an event, a small group of friends to help out, or an advert in a local newsletter. But I also know what it feels like to have that niggling feeling that you're not doing enough or you could be doing more. So have a think about what you do on a daily basis that helps others. This could be in your job. Do your skills and experience help the company to keep going? Do you make things and sell them for people who love and appreciate those things? Do you work in a caring or nurturing role, like in a school or hospital? It could be in your interactions. I go for a walk once a week on the canal path with the dog, deliberately, because I see more people that way, and I always end up having a chat with some people. I always bump into someone I know, and it makes us both feel better for the rest of the day. A simple good morning makes both you and someone else smile. Don't underestimate the power of that. It could be with your family. Do you prepare a meal to all sit together on an evening? Do you ask each other about your day? We've started something around the dinner table that I got from Dr. Chatterjee, where we go around the table and ask each other, what was the best part of your day? And now it's become a habit. We do that every single day, and it's made a real difference to actually opening up a conversation. It could be in your community. My mum's on a cleaning rota at her church. My friend reads to people in the hospital. My neighbour swept up all the leaves in the communal area last week, and everyone appreciated it. So stand up for what you believe in, advocate for change, start a movement. But on those days where you feel tired and unmotivated, or if your priority needs to be self-care right now, then just remember, you're already doing enough. As a wonderful quote from Mother Teresa goes, do small things with great love.